Okay, up next we have from the Trentadue Winery, there's a super zoom, La Storia 2004 Petite Sirahs. It's a beautiful bottle. Do you guys see that? Oh, pretty bottle. So right off of the bat, again, you see the dark purple inky color. That's pretty much what you'd expect. It's associated with Petite Sirahs. When I say the legs, you can just see, can you see that? Just kind of dripping down the glass. And the more you see that, it's more indicative of a high alcohol content wine. And this wine is 15% alcohol. David Bruce, 13.8. So Trentadue Winery started by Leo and Evelyn Trentadue. Originally, they were agriculturists who were growing like fruit trees and stuff up in Sunnyvale, California, which is now known as Silicon Valley, the hotbed of technology. They were kind of forced out of that area. Real estate skyrocketed, and they moved up to Alexander Valley in 1959, purchased a couple hundred acres up there, and just started growing grapes, selling them to other wineries. And Leo Trentadue became good friends with Paul Draper from Ridge, and they formed this lifelong friendship. And a lot of interesting things have actually come out of it. One of them was the fact that since 1967, Trentadue Geyersville vineyards have been supplying Ridge with the grapes for their Geyersville Zinfandel. I've been a big fan of Geyersville Zinfandel from the Ridge Winery. Did not know that they got their grapes from Trentadue. It's kind of interesting. Also in '74, they purchased from Trentadue. Ridge purchased the iconic Montebello Hilltop Winery, and that produced their Cabernet Sauvignon and some other really classic wines. So I think also Paul Draper had a big impact on Leo in terms of pushing him out of just producing grapes and getting into winemaking, starting his own winery, and maybe showing him some of the tricks of marketing, some of that kind of stuff, I have a feeling. Let's get down to it. 15% alcohol. Let's give it a smell. Wow. Butterscotch candy is the first thing that comes to mind when I smell this wine. Berries like blueberry, blackberries, black plums. A bit of a molasses smell to it as well. Alright, let's get down to it. Wow. This wine has incredible depth. Very complex. Has a lot of different things going on. One minute you have this really strong attack of the tannins and the oak, but it's so balanced with the fruit, the alcohol, everything is so balanced together. It's incredible. This wine, 16 months in French, American, and European oak. This is really a big, bold wine. I think this is really what Petite Sirahs is all about. This is really really exemplifies what you're talking about with Petite Sirahs. These big, bold, striking, robust flavors. Wow, that is incredible. You can see we upgraded our spit bucket here at California Wine TV. If you have tuned in before, you notice this is a big upgrade for us. Wow. Very, very nice wine. I like this a lot. Good job. Alright, let's rank them up. David Bruce. I had high hopes for you, David Bruce. I love your Pinot Noir, but I gotta tell you, this Petite Sirahs really didn't come across as being a big enough wine for me for this varietal. Came Like I said, it kind of on the nose came across like a California Pinot Noir and didn't really have like the big, bold, robust flavors that I was looking for, hoping for in a Petite Sirahs. While moderately priced, I would still have to say 86 points on this wine. I wouldn't rush right out and buy this one. It's not a bad wine, but doesn't really exemplify what this varietal is all about. Maybe a good introduction to Petite Sirahs if you're a little intimidated by some of the, these big wines. Could be a good starting point. Not for me. Trentadue, good job. L'Astoria, 2004, Petite Sirahs, 92, 93 points, I would say. I paid 25 clams for this wine. I really like it a lot. Big, bold expression of what Petite Sirahs is all about. Hats off to you, Trentadue. If you guys want to check these wineries out on the web, davidbrucewinery.com, Trentadue.com. Gotta say thank you for putting your website on your bottle. I always appreciate that. I think it's a huge marketing plus. Everyone's on the web, these days. Let's talk about food pairings. Petite Sirahs, can't go wrong with doing some cheese. Any kind of game is a popular choice. Steaks go well, like a grilled steak especially. Any kind of grilled red meat, grilled hamburger would be awesome. You want to try something different? I highly recommend doing Mexican food with Petite Sirahs. A good, strong, bold Petite Sirahs like the Trentadue would definitely stack up against the chilies and the strong flavors and spices of Mexican food. Dump the margarita. That stuff's not good for you anyhow. Go for a Petite Sirahs. I recommend it. I definitely think you'll be intrigued by the combination of flavors that you'll enjoy. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. I know I did. I learned about some new tastes here with Petite Sirahs. I encourage you guys to go out and try some of these wines if you haven't already. And until next time, you guys take care. I'll see you then.